Hey guys, so it is Sunday and I have just been so indecisive of what I want to eat today. My husband already let me know that he wants some stew lamb and some macaroni salad. That's all he's feeling for today. But I am on a no meat pescatarian diet, so I can't have no stew lamb. So while browsing Instagram, I came across Terrian's Kitchen, and she's cooking jollof rice today. Now I tried jollof rice a few weeks ago, and it is so delicious. It was my first time doing it, and so she kind of inspired me to use up this leftover some shrimp and some salmon that I have here that I had in the freezer. So I'm inspired to use those to make a shrimp and salmon jollof rice, and I decided I'm going to share my recipe with you guys today. So these are the ingredients that you need for a plain jollof rice. It's basically a blend of red peppers and tomatoes and scotch bonnet pepper, and to that blend you would add your Maggi cubes, or you can use stock, dry thyme, some bay leaves, some curry, and some onions. And basically you fry up everything together, and then you add your rice. And today I'm going to be using basmati rice, guys. So if you're interested to see this recipe, just stick around with me as I experiment with this shrimp and salmon jollof rice. And guys, it's an African recipe for those of you who don't know. So I'm just going to be starting by putting together my pepper sauce. So I'm cutting up my tomatoes, and I'm just going to be putting all of the ingredients for the pepper sauce into my NutriBullet. I don't have a regular blender, but the NutriBullet works perfectly for me. That's my tomatoes. Then I'm going to be going in with some red pepper. And you basically just give these a rough chop. You don't have to be too perfect with them. They're going to be blended anyway. And the last thing I'm going to add is my scotch bonnet pepper. And you just want to make sure you get rid of the seeds. When you're finished handling a scotch bonnet pepper, please ensure to wash your hands thoroughly, because if you touch your eyes or even touch your lips, oh my gosh, it burns really bad. So this is my pepper mixture thingy. I am gonna add just a little water, because if you own a NutriBullet, you know that you cannot just put this on the blade and expect it to blend. It will burn out. So if you're using a NutriBullet, add a little water to this, just about to here, just so you know there's some liquid to get this blended properly. All right. So here it is, y'all. This is my pepper mix, and for me it's going to be a little bit more on the watery side, just because, you know, it's a NutriBullet. NutriBullet doesn't play to zap everything into liquid. So yeah, if you have a blender or even a food processor, it would work way better for you. Alright, now that my pepper sauce is on deck, we're gonna go ahead and slice up our onions, and you can slice your onions any style that you like. Alright, so now that we have our pepper sauce and our onions ready, we're basically ready to start our jollof rice. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up my shrimp and my salmon, wash them up with some lemon, and get those prepared as well. Alright. Now that our shrimp and salmon are thoroughly washed and ready, we're ready to put our jollof rice together. So the first step is to go in with some butter, and we're gonna just allow the butter to get melted. To our melted butter, we're adding our onions, and we're gonna just allow these to saute and soften. As our onions begin to soften, we're gonna go ahead and add some curry powder. And at this point, I'm also adding one of my Maggi cubes. I'm then going to be going in with my shrimp and salmon. At this point, I'm going to be adding my pepper sauce. And we're gonna allow this to cook down for about 15 minutes. So guys, this has been cooking for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add other seasonings at this point. So I'm going in with my dry thyme. I'm adding a bit of black pepper. I'm also adding my other Maggi cube. And we're just gonna stir all of this together. And we're just gonna allow this to continue cooking down for another 15 minutes. Alright guys, so at this point I'm gonna be adding my rice, and following my rice, I'm going to be adding some water to the pot as well. Let's just get the rice in here first. Let's get that stirred in. And a bit of water. Be adding 2 bay leaves, dried bay leaves to the pot. We're going to cover the pot and just allow our rice to go ahead steaming on low heat. Alright guys, and here you have it. My shrimp and salmon jollof rice. And my jollof rice doesn't have the nice vibrant color because I use a very young tomato. The riper the tomato, the better. And I only use like a piece of red pepper. The more red peppers and the riper tomato you use, is the better color you get out of your jollof rice. So this is my Sunday lunch today. I'm gonna slap this down with some broccoli next to it, and some peanut punch that I made yesterday. Yes guys, jollof rice recipe